and 2. 0 carry 1. 6 and 3 and 1. 0 carry 1. Now I put my decimal place. 2 and 1. What is my answer? If you put more than 1 0 now, mad people, when I got 0 0 4. The answer is either 3 or 3.0. That's the end of it. Why would you put all these zeros? For what? What place are they holding? None. All right. They have no place to hold. Ready now. Next one. 4.25 plus 7.25. Everybody got that one right? Plus 7.25. 5 and 5. Carry 1. 2 and 2. And 1. Carry my point. 7 and 4. A and S. Everybody see that? Last one. What time is it? But we are moving too slow. Moving too slow. 0.876. Six minus 4. 7 minus 6. 8 minus 0. Fine. 0 minus 0. Everybody see that? All right. Now we're going to multiply decimals. Yeah, I'm saying myself some book. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Indeed, give me one point. Thank you. Yeah. Wait there. So we have a fraction now. I mean a decimal. And we're going to multiply the decimal by 10. You can't see nothing, you know. I get to the edge. $1.4 times 10. Meditate upon it. This is 1.4 times 10. We'll go back to our table. This is our table here. So we're going to go 10 to the 0, 10 to the 1, 10 to the 2, 10 to the minus 1, 10 to the minus 2. This is going to be 1, 10, 100, 1 over 10, 1 over 100. And the answer is 1.4. How many ones do we have? 1. How many 1 over 10s do we have? So this is 1.4 on the table. Everybody see that? So that means that this is actually equal to 1 times 10 to the 0 plus 4 times 10 to the minus 1. Everybody see that? Everybody see that? Which is equal to 1 times 1 plus 4 times 1 over 10. Oh, all right, no problem. So that is equal to 1 plus 4 over 10. Everybody see that? Everybody see that? So it's equal to 1 over 1 plus 4 over 10. You see that? 1 over 1 plus 4 over 10. You keep my duster. Anytime I push out, I just put it in there. 1 over 1 plus 4 over 10. What will be my LCM? And what will be 1 into 10? 10. Oh, you go. bracket 1, plus 10 into 10, bracket 4. That will equal to 14 over 10. Not true? So 1.4 is equal to 14 over 10. You see that? And then them say multiply that by 10. You see that? Which are going to give me 10 over 1. Not true? And in a real life, you said that cancel that. Not true? 1, 1. Which equal to 14 times 1 over 1 times 1, which equal to 14. Everybody see that? Now make a come over here. So now, 1.4 times 10, you simply move it one space and it equal to 14. You understand? You see the reason for these things? You see that? You see it? You see it? You see it? All right. No problem. The people, you see, you understand this though. Yeah, my brother more. Yo, you understand this? Yeah? So that means a 1.4 is 1, 1, not true. And 4, 1 over 10. Not true. So that means we here, so it's going to be equal to 1 times 10 to the 0 plus 4 times 10 to the minus 1. Are you seeing that so far? That means that this implies 1 times 1 because 10 to the 0 is 1. Any number raised to the 0 is what? All right. Plus 4 times 1 over 10. Because 10 to the minus 1 is equal to 1 over 10 to the 1, which means 1 over 10. Because a number raised to the first power is what? Itself. A number raised to 0 is what? And a number raised to 1 is what? Itself. A number raised to 0 is what? And a number raised to 1 is what? So x to the 1 is what? And x to the 0 is what? Thank you very much. Everybody understand that? Good. So therefore, we're going to say 10 to the 1, so that's 1 over 10. So this is going to be equal to 1 times 1 equal 1 plus 4 times 1 over 10 equal 4 over 10. Everybody see that so far? You see that so far? Eh? Good. Here now, I am simply adding, just like a fraction, 1 plus 4 over 10. You see that? You see that? It's argument 1 over 1. So that means I'm LCM at 10. You see that? How do I know my LCM is 10? Because I'm doing 1 and 10. 1 over 10, crisscross. It can't break down no more. 1 over 10, 10 times 1. 1 times 10. So my LCM is what? Everybody see that? I then say denominator into LCM, 1 into 10. 10 times numerator. Plus 10 into 10 times numerator. You see that? So now I'm going to have 10 times 1, 10, plus 1 times 4, 4 over 10, which is equal to 14 over 10. We're not breaking it down anymore. It's 14 over 10. Everybody see that? What is the breakdown of 14 over 10? 1 and 4 over 10. Want to see that? Look back over here. So 1.4 is equal to 1 plus 4 over 10. Look over here. So 1 plus 4 over 10. You don't see it? All right, good. But we're not going to do that yet. So now we have 14 over 10. And what did they tell us to do? To multiply it by 10. So now we're going to say 14 over 10 times 10 over 1. Everybody see that? You see that? Yes. You see that? Boy, you see that? So now what do they tell you say you do when time you get to multiply a fraction? You see if anything at the top can divide anything at the base. 10, 10. You see that? So now this is equal to 1, 1. So it is equal to 14 times 1 over 1 times 1, which is equal to 14. That is how we got there. But the simple reality is that when you are multiplying a decimal by 10 or an index of 10, you move it the number of spots. Everybody understand that? Now, how much spots did we move it? And what is 10? 10 to the first power. Everybody see that? What if we were doing it by 100? 1.4 times 100. How much spot would we move it? Why did we move it 2? Because this is actually equal 1.4 times 10 to the second power. Everybody see that? What if it was 1,000? How much would we move it? Why would we move it 3? Because it's 1.4 times 10 to the third power. You understand that? You understand that, darling? You understand? You are not understand? You are not answer me. All right. Next now. Give me another one. Give me another one, no man. 27.532 times 10. Right? What do we do? First of all, what's the function? And the multiply function goes where on the number line? And if it goes to the right, it means that we're moving it what direction? And how many places? Because this is 10 to the 1. You see that? And that will be reflected in the number of zeros. You understand? Good. So therefore, we're now going to say this move one space to the right, which is 275.32. And that is your answer. So it's easy? You see it easy? All right. Now, what if it said divide by 10? Divide is what type of function? Diminishing function. It reduces. So it's going that way and to the left. So therefore, when it's going to the left, it is therefore going to move this way one space. Why is it one space? Because it's 10 to the 1, 1, 0. So therefore, 2.7532. Everybody understand that? Want to see how it's simple? All right, last one, and then we'll move to something else. $17.369 times 10. What kind of function is it? Expansion function, isn't it? Multiply and add. That means what direction are we moving in? And how many spaces? Because what? So that is equal to 17.369. You understand that, my general? All right. What if we said times 100? How many? What is the function? Expansion function. What's the direction? How many spaces? This is actually 10 square. Want to see that? Everybody see that? All right. What if they told us to divide? What's the function? Reduction function. Therefore, what is the direction? By how many times? Where you say, Pitney? Everybody understand? All right, what if they say divided by 100? What's the function? What's the direction? How many spaces?
0.
Everybody understand? You understand? You. White shirt, you understand? Head tap, you understand? Blue and white, yeah. All right. Oi. Color. You know, look what one. You focus? All right. You understand? Powerpuff Girl, you understand? Good. Is there anybody that don't understand this? All right. We'll go back again. 17.369 times 10. What is the function? An expansion function, multiply. And therefore, it will go to which direction? To the right. Therefore, you go how many spots to the right? Because 1, 0. It's 10 to the first. So now it's 17.369. Move one space, it will now be here. So it is now 173.69. What if we were dividing? What's the function? Reduction function. So it's going to what direction? So therefore, when it goes this way, now one way is 1.793. Are you understanding? All right, cool. All right. Yeah. The feedback. Check. Don't have back when I hear without the speaker. When I hear without the speaker, turn on the speaker. Them say it echo. Come again. Where we there? Where are we? Oh, we can't see. All right. 5 minutes. No, 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. .485 times 100. 0.009 times 1,000. 170.06 times 10. 56.396 divided by 100. 3 minutes. Nine. What? All right. Multiplication function 2012 equal 48.5. Multiplication function 30123 equal 9.0. Multiplication function 1 equal to 7.6. Division function 1, 2 equal to 0.56396. Everybody see that? Everybody see that? Them things always are coming in a multiple choice. Make sure you remember. How do you know which direction? Reduction function goes to the and expansion function. All right, thank you. Yes. Why you think we have time for this? All right, let's go now. Multiplication of a decimal. 36.5 times 3.504. Our video, what the video there? Where videographer there? Videographer surrender. When you go into CXC, before the exam start, you take your paper and you divide it up 3/4 over one side and 1/4 over one side. Over the quarter, you're going to say rough work. More you always make sure say you follow your rough work. Now, we have 36.5 times how much this? So 3 point. So how many places behind the multiplication sign? This one. Now, how many places there behind the decimal spot? So you write that. 1 plus. How many places there behind the decimal spot? 3 equal 4. This 4 is important. That is the number of decimal spots you will have in your answer. Everybody understand that? Everybody understand that? All right. So if I give you another one, 25.42 times 29.23. What do you do over here, sir? How many is behind the first decimal? How much decimal spots? Plus, how much decimal spots? How much are going to be in the answer? Everybody understand that? All right, so we're now going to multiply. Once you identify how many spaces are going to be in it, you can then write it without any decimal places. So now we have 365 times 3504. Everybody see that? There's no decimal place. Which one are you going to use to multiply? The smaller one. So you're going to follow which law? Commutative law. The way in which you multiply don't affect the result. So this implies 3504 times 365. This and this is the exact same thing. Are you seeing that? How do we know? 3 times 2 equal what? 2 times 3 equal what? The way in which you multiply and add numbers don't affect the result. You see that? So therefore, we can use this to multiply. So this implies 3504 times 365. We're going to start by doing the 5. 5 times 4. 5 times 0. But 1 to the 2. All right, because the same number line. Remember that? So 5 times 0 and 2, not true. 5 times 5. Carry the 2. 5 trees and 2. All right. Now, at this point, you're going to add a 0 before you start with this. Why did you add a 0 before you start with this? Because it is really being multiplied by 60. Are you seeing that? So this is 60 times 4. So what you're really saying, it is 6 times 60 times 4 equal to 4 times 60 equal to 4 times 10 times 6. Want to see that? So the adding of the 0 is to get rid of the 10 to now get it 4 times 6. You see that? You see that? Everybody understand why I put the 0? All right. So you put your 0 here. Ready now? 6 4s. Carry 2. 6 0. 2. 6 5. 3. 6 trees and 3. Everybody see that? What do we therefore do here? Why? Because it is multiplied by 300. You see that? You see that? If you did put it under a line, this would have been 3 100, 6 10s, and 5 1s. So when you multiply this, you're multiplying by 300. So 2 zeros go there to show that it is by 300. Are you understanding? You understand? All right. Look over here, son. 56 times 100 is equal to 201615. Want to see that? Everybody see that? Because it is times 100. You see that? So we come now. 3 fours. Carry 1. 3 0. 1. 3 fives. 1. 3 threes. And 1. Now we add 0, 6, 9, 8, 7, 2. What did we put over here, sir? How many decimal places? Because we didn't figure that out from morning over rough work. Everybody see that? So we now carry 1, 2, 3, 4. So the answer is 27.896. You don't have to write the 0. 127.896. Want to do that on the calculator and tell me what I get, please? Huh? Yeah, no 0, no fidelity. See the answer down there. Now, how do you know where your answer is supposed to fall? If you don't look on the board, I'm going to fling that marker in your forehead. How do you know where it will fall? All you do is to use the 3 and the 36, and you know, say it can't be too far from the answer of this. 3 times 36. 3 times 36 equal to 3 bracket 30 plus 6. 3 times 30, that's a 90, plus 3 6s, 18. So it can't be too far from 108. That's how you got? 30 plus 6, 3 times 3, 90. 3, 6, 18, 9 plus 8, 108. So it's in the vicinity of this. So if you get 1,000, you're wrong. Everybody see that? So if the point was here, we get 1,279, 1,278, you know, say you're wrong. Everybody see that? If the point was here, we get 12, you know, say you're wrong. Because the answer, if you just put the two big numbers, I got there in the vicinity of 108. Everybody understand that? Oi, where you go? Hello? Come back, come back. You catch them two there for me now. RJ, catch the set there for me. One more, ready? Ready for the other one? First step. First. Hello. We move the conversation. First step. Go over my rough work. How many decimal places there in this one? And how much in this one? How much in this one? So therefore, we are going to go over here to be 2 plus 2 equal 4. So we already know that the answer will have how many decimal places. All right, good. So now we are going to take out all decimal places and say this implies 2542 times 2923. It now have to turn around because 2 of them have 4. Everybody see that? So now we're just going to go there. So this implies 2542 times 29. I'm going to turn it wrong. Come on, the one with the easy and multiply them. So this implies 2923 times 2542. This implies 2923 times 2542. All right, so I'm going to go 2 threes, 2 twos, 2 nines. Carry 1, 2 twos, and 1. Get rid of that. What we are going to put here, so? Thank you. Why? Because it's actually by 40. Everybody see that? All right. 4 threes. 4 threes. Carry 1. 4 2s. And 1. Talk to me, man. 4 9s. 4 9s. 4 9s are 36, because 4 9s is 4 times 10 minus 1 equal to 40 minus 4 equal to 36. So you don't see that? Come. Carry what? 4 2s and 3. All right? Move them here. Add 2 0. Why? Because this is 500. Ready? 5 3s. 5 2s. And 1. 5 9s. 5 9s are 40. And 1. 5 2s. And 4. Add 3 0. Why did we add 3 0? Because this is 2,000. You see that? Everybody see that? I'm just write back this because I don't know what 2 is. So that's 6, 4. Hey, where you going? Where you going? 6 4 8 5. May I come there? Ready now? 6 0 0 0. That's what? 4 2 6 0 0. That's what? 9 and 8 17. 9 and 1 10 and 7. 17 and 5. 17 and 3 20 and 2 22. You don't see only do it, boy. No. Yo, boss, I shut off for them. 6 and 1 and 6 13. 6 and 1 7 and 3 10 and 3 13 and 5. Yes, 13 and 2 15 and 3 18. You do not learn it. Carry 1. 6 and 4 10 and 1 11 and 1. 12. Carry 1. 8 and 4 12 13 14. Carry 1. 5 and 1 6 and 1 7. How many decimal places? So I'm supposed to get 742.8266. Are that gonna get? Are that gonna get? Point what? Let me see. Point what? So 3 for there, so 743.0266. Okay, all right, great. All right, now 2 for no. Yeah, mommy, there, I'm respect. This one can't ramp with me in my head back. Well, all right. Ready now. Minutes. One is 2 minutes. Are you understanding, first of all? 0.3618 times 2.63. 0.76 times 0.38. Madison, are you understanding? Come, 3 minutes, 3 minutes. Check pan Perry them for me. Eh? Them I see? Them I hear? Or them I get it through the other one? Find out how much people them have for me. Find out how much kids for send the lunch. All right, so when the lunch comes, send 15. Ready? Miss Johnny, check on her back for me then, no? Them all right? Can I see the one in the glasses now, right? Nothing. Power Puff brand not right, not neither. Power Puff, you gotta do the work. In eye blue. We not see no writing. Miss Johnny, man in a chain, him dep on the phone, he not do no work. No matter. You just count up, and then you just make them be whole number. It no matter. No, it no matter. It's zero no matter. You understand? But me not see no working here, so. We're working there. But no, me need no, in my head now. Work. You done? You have it done first. I wrong one. 0.38. All right, just know that 8 when you see. Pink, what one? No, nothing, I'm not seeing no writing. Stripe blouse, I'm not seeing nothing. What one? You give up? You may attack, yes. You give up? You give up? So why you not do your work? All right, exam done now, ready? All right, ready? Yes. No, time ago. We have enough more. What time? We're not even going at 3 more. No, man. Currency not come yet and all the other things. What? By 12 o'clock, me have to done currency. 6 chapter we are do today. Ready now? So what it says here now? Give me the first one. Give me the first one. 0.3618 times 2.63. What are you going to do? Go over your rough work and do what? All right. How much is there in the first one? So write 4. How much is there in the second one? So write 2. So that means our answer will have how many decimal? 6. All right. Hello. Where are you go? Hey, escaping, watch them. The kids are escaping. All right, ready now. So once you do that, boy, you're up on the board. Once you do that, you can ignore the 0. The 0 have no space, no business. Are you understanding? The 0 is just an evidence that there's no full number, no whole number. You understand? So you can ignore the 0. You're now writing it as a full number. So this implies 3, 6, 1, 8 times 2, 6, 3. Everybody see that? Yes, so that we are going to do. So this implies 3618 times 263. Everybody see that? 263, yes. Ready now? 3 8s. 3 8s. Hello? Remember, you know, I do, we do, you do. So we are going we do. Ready? 3 8s. Carry 2. 3 1s. And 2. 3 6s. Carry 1. 3 3s. And 1. What do we put here? Why do we put a 0? So we are multiplied by 60. So we come now 6 8s. 6 8. 6 6 36, 6 7 42, 6 8 48. Carry 4. 6 1s. And 4. 6 6. And 1. 6 3s. And 1. Come again. How many zeros? Because this is 2 8s. Carry 1. 2 1s. And 1. 2 6. Carry 1. 2 3s. And 1. 0 0 4. 8 and 2 10 and 3 13. 8 and 2 10 and 4 14 and 1 15. 7 and 3 10 and 1 11. 9 and 1 10 and 1 11 and 2 13. 7 and 1 8 and 1 9. How many we're supposed to get? 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So I'm supposed to get something 0.0, 0.9. A 5 is 9 and 1 and 2 and 1. So not 13 that. Wanna get 4, 8 and 5, 13, 8 and 1, 9 and 6, 15. Wanna get that so far? 1, 7 and 3, 10 and 1, 11. Wanna get that so far? 1, 9 and 1, 10 and 1, 11. And 2, 14. Nine and 2. It's 9. 6. 18. 6 1 6 and 1. Hold on. 6 3s. 0. 6 3s 18. Not true? Carry 1. 6 1 6. And 1 7. So 0 there, so. All right, so come now. Seven, 13, 14. Where? Wow. 6 8. So that me I say 6 8. Start over. 3 6 1 8 times 2 6 2, 6, 3. I'm going to widen it so we have a space. 3, 6, 1, 8, 2, 6, 3. All right, ready? 3 8s, 24 carry 2. 3 1s and 2, 5. 3 6s, carry 1. 3 3s and 1. Everybody did it so. All right, placeholder. 6 8s is 48. So therefore, I'm going to get 8 carry 4. 6 1s and 4. 0 carry 1. 6 6 and 1. 7 carry 3. 6 3s and 3. 21. That's where we went wrong. We wrote 11. Go again. 0 and 0. 2 8s. Carry 1. 2 1s and 1. 2 6. 2 carry 1. 2 3s and 1. All right, so my first answer 4. My second answer is 8 and 5, 13. Carry 1. My next answer is 8 and 2, 10 and 4, 14 and 1, 15. Carry 1. My next answer is 7 and 3, 10 and 1, 11. Am I correct so far? Carry 1. My next answer is 2 and 1, 3 and 1, 4 and 1, 5. Am I correct so far? Carry 1. No 1, no carry. 5. 7, 2, 9. So am I supposed to get 9, 5, 1, 5, 3, 4? And how many spaces? So we're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces. So that will be 0.0, 0.9, 5, 1, 5, 4. Now, let us check. 2 times 0 give you what? So the answer got somewhere in 0 to 1 bracket. Everybody see that? You see that? So if I got 9, I knew I would have been incorrect. If I got 95, I know. Everybody see that? See that? Good. Last one, and then we move to division. Ready? Rough work. The first one, how many is in there? Second one, how much is in there? So that means it's going to be equal to 4. Everybody see that? Now we go, this implies 76 times 38. Everybody see that? So this implies 76 times 38. 6 8s. Carry 4. 8 times 7. 0. 3 6. Carry 1. 3 7s. And 1. So that are 8. That are 8. That are 8. That are 2. How many spaces? 4. So that equal to 0.2888. 0 times 0. So that means that is somewhere in 0 vicinity. Everybody see that? You understand that? You understand that? Outer road, do you understand that? Yellow blouse, you understand that, mommy? Squad, talk to me. You understand? All right. You understand? Purple. Oi! You understand? You not purple? I'm a boss head. See the one run about then, yeah, you. You don't know your blouse. Wait, you understand? You just come and chat to people already? We don't come early, because we done fractions now, you know. Decimal now, you know. So we are going to divide in decimal. Everybody understand adding a decimal? Everybody understand subtracting a decimal? Everybody understand multiplying and dividing by 100? Everybody understand multiplying a decimal? This is very important because you use decimal every day. That's what you call money. Money is a decimal. $3.60 is 3.60. All I do is put the dollar sign. See there? It's a decimal. Everybody understand that? Good. So what we do now? Division of a decimal now. My glasses. It flat me show wicked today. 19.24 divided by how is Yuatan doing? Are they seeing? Somebody check on Yuatan for me, please. How is Yuatan doing? Do it matter about on high school? One next set of people watch it on video. RJ, call Perry and check on Yuatan for me now. Ready? Where are we? Divide. 19.24 divided by 2.6. Now, when you are dividing, you want the number that you're dividing by to no longer have a decimal place. Only the number that you are dividing by. So what you're going to do is to multiply this by 10 to remove the decimal place. Now, shh. Oi. Yo. You're going to remove the decimal place. What is one of the number one functions of mathematics? What's one of the number one principles? Balance. So if you are going to multiply this by 10 to get rid of the decimal, what do you have to do here, sir? Everybody see that? So then this implies 192.4 divided by 26. Everybody see that? Everybody see that? You see that, my boy? You want to get rid of the decimal place in this. You have 2.6. Or you turn it in a 26. Multiply it by 10, not true? Eh? And if you multiply it by 10, what you have to do by yourself? You have to do the same thing. So you carry the decimal place 1 point, so this is 26.0. So you move the decimal place and you carry this 1 point, so you get 192.4. You see that? You see that, child? Good.